So
Oh, it would take me all day.
Evil. I would not have done it.
Yeah.
I'd have been automatic out.
Uh, Kyle, where's your brother?
I think he's in the other room sleeping, unless I'm wrong, but I don't
Oh,
want to check. Either
Alrighty,
way,
no.
Bonnie, we're good to
He looks
go.
so handsome. Look at him.
He's
he's so funny.
impersonating James Bond at the moment. He's
Literally.
he's negative 007 right now. So all right, Meg, we're good.
Yep.
Now that we're live and we have that as our first thing that we've said here. All right, welcome, Baikal Tribe. I'll start off with Kyle G. Kyle, first off, congratulations. You are safe here at this round. But question for you: since we're almost 2 rounds in since the swap, have you enjoyed getting to know your new tribe mates?
Absolutely. I love everyone here. I don't know, it's just a really like refreshing thing, especially from like my last tribe. Like kind of like the vibes were dull, not to say that rudely, but like everyone here has their own different energy and like fun energy, which is just something I wasn't used to. So I'm just excited. Like I literally love everybody here, which made the vote so much harder. You know what I mean? So that's bad, but I do enjoy chit-chatting with everyone.
Kyle M, I'll go over to you. Get my confusion of the two Kyles out of the way. Um, so you, on the other hand, are finally at Tribal Council. How does it feel?
Feels great. Let the game begin. We have been chilling on Baikal and it's been great, but I think we're all like ready to like, I don't know, feel like some sketchy shit's gonna happen or not really. It's nice to be here. Nice to see your face,
It's good to see
John.
y'all's faces as well. Unfortunately, it'll be the last time I see somebody's face also.
Thank God.
So, yeah.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding, you guys.
Oh my God.
Laura, I'll move over to you next. So how has the hunt for idols, advantages, cold freezes been? How has the discussion amongst the tribe been for that?
I honestly haven't heard too much about idols or anything, so I don't know how they're gonna come into play. I don't know how the cold freeze thing is gonna come into play. I don't know. I haven't really heard much about it, so
So it's all quiet, just like the desolate lands of Siberia. Perfect. All right. Sky, moving over to you. What factors have gone into your decision for the vote tonight?
Um, well, John, here's the thing. So we're on this
Yeah.
tribe, right?
Uh-huh.
And we have a lot of original members.
Mhm.
There's a lot of us. So I feel like this vote seems to be very straightforward, but sometimes it's not, and it makes me a little bit nervous, just a little bit, because I feel like it could be very much people just telling you what they want you to hear. But I do think that it's really tricky because obviously, like, with our tribe being dwindled down over on the other side too, it's like kind of a weird situation too. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Interesting. Kinsey, as the numbers continue to go down, do you think it's better to make it deeper into the game, having been to lots of tribals like Koryak has, or fewer tribals like Baikal has?
Um, that's a little bit of a trick question. Or I mean, tricky question. Um, as much as it is to like not go to tribals pre-merge, it's great because like you know you're safe. But then it also like kind of like Kyle just said, like we're not playing the game. Like we're not going to tribal. We're like not playing the game. Like it's so like just kumbaya over here because we're just keep winning challenges and we don't know how the game's gonna go. So, but that being said, it still sucks being at tribal because you're nervous. It's like as much as Sky just said, yeah, it could be very straightforward. But come on, for everyone who knows Survivor, things aren't always as it seems all the time. But yeah, so it's a bit 50-50.
Excellent. Juan, this is, I've mentioned this before, Baikal's first time coming to Tribal. And this time it's not even because you guys lost a tribe challenge. It's an individual this time. So what do you attribute to Baikal's overall success?
we're the baddest bitches to ever live. Um, no, I just I mean, we had to get the game rolling somehow. I feel like if we would have had just one tribe go to tribal, we could have easily beaten their ass one more time just for old time's sake, if we had to. But like Cal M said, it's just time to get the game going. Everyone has to go to tribal at some point, and why not dip our toes in the water now than at the merge when it's the first time? Like get it over with now. That way we know what to expect later.
Now I'm going to follow that up. You guys said that you said that you all are the baddest bitches on the planet, and I'm going to compare the pre and post swap here. Pre-swap, all the challenges, two of the three of the first challenges actually had to go to tiebreaker. Well, your guys' first challenge right after swap, you guys won by landslide. Are you guys just that much better than the others, or what?
Was this for me?
Sure.
I mean, okay. Since there was a few ties in the challenges, I feel like we're all like pretty even stacked up against. But at the end of the day, who always came out on top? But no, I just think that this entire cast is pretty talented for the challenges to end in ties like that and to come down to a nail biter. But this last challenge was, or the challenge before, was a landslide. It sometimes it's just luck, sometimes it's just fate, and sometimes you just run out of breath doing 50 jumping jacks. It depends on the day.
And sometimes you just don't read the directions.
Hopefully, unlike what Stevie Nicks said, hopefully this landslide that you guys had before won't bring you guys down. Duke, what makes one person more trustworthy?
Duke can't answer a question.
Okay, I'm sorry. Never mind then. All right, so I'll open up the floor to everybody then. This question can go for anybody. What can make one person more trustworthy than another? I'll open floor for that one.
I think we're about to find out, right?
Okay.
Like, how does a vote go? Like, I mean, I don't know, not to be like reductive about it. Anybody else? I mean, that's
No, that's kind of what I was going to say too.
And I will say this has nothing to do with the actual stuff that's going on, but just as for educational format, how votes will actually work. So we'll send you guys in one at a time into a voting booth with Ollie. You guys can give your vote verbally to Ollie if you can, and you can even say anything that you would like as to why or whatnot, and that's how you'll cast your vote. But before we do that, any final thoughts? Who here is feeling at risk tonight? Anyone? Of course, the one that's safe is jumping around for joy. Who, by show of hands, who here thinks that they're going to have their name written down at least once? Okay.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's so hard to tell only because, and I've been saying this all day, and I say this to everybody, every Survivor game I play. Like, you cannot be 100%. You're not 100% safe unless you have that immunity. That's the only way, or an idol. That's the only way that you are going to be 100% safe. So, like, literally, like I posted in the main chat, and I was like, "Is anybody else taking a nervous poop?" Because, like, hello, like I'm sorry, like I never feel safe. So, I mean, yeah. So we'll see.
No, I get that. That's my tradition before tribals as well. You just need to let it out. But if anybody else has any final thoughts, anything else to say before we go to the votes? All right, Ollie, turn it over to you.
Thanks. Well, we are going to now go into a breakout room. And what will happen is you will all be sent in there one at a time, and that's where we will get your votes. You can say any little spiel that you want there, but yeah, that's that.
Ollie, you're up co-host, right? I assume I did that. Okay, he's gone. Alrighty. While you guys are going one by one into the breakout room to vote, this is your time to give shout outs. The VL is watching. This is being live streamed for them. You can talk amongst yourselves, do whatever the hell you want. This is free time. This is better than Real Survivor because they can't say a fucking word while they're voting.
Oh my gosh, I love free time.
Should we play a game?
Wait, let me shout outs first. Let me do my shout outs first. Shout out to Chanel because she that girl. That
Shout out to my 1984 fam. If I say them all, then it's going to be a list and I don't want to. So shout out.
Shout out to my mom. I love you, girl.
We love Kyle's mom.
Both of them.
shout out to Guys Disposable, which I thought she was sucking on the Mio energy thing. At first, I don't know why.
Shout out to my boyfriend Malik. I know you're watching.
Hi, Malik. No,
Shout
it's
out to
watermelon.
anyone who's rooting for me, I guess. Hi.
Absolutely.
This meeting sponsored by Rush. It's not mine, but it's sponsored by.
Also, if y'all are not watching my confessional videos, then I'm gonna be sad. Honestly, I don't know why I'm not posting them to YouTube because then you can see like how many views you get.
Oh my God, I wouldn't want to know. It's like 0.5.
I'm still waiting
You
for you
can
to
see.
find your favorite pod member, but anyway.
Oh,
I mean, I know who mine is.
Wait, should
It's
I do a
definitely-
trust rankings for my favorite prod?
My favorite prop member is the Cadaver Bot. I'm kidding.
The cadaver.
Mood. We stand the fuck out of Kadabra. You know how long it used to take me to make the fucking one-on-one chats? It would take me like a fucking hour. Now it
Yeah,
takes
for
2 seconds.
I've never seen that. It's pretty cool. Like the
Megan
whole.
used to,
Kadabra.
Megan used to tell us, shut the fuck up, don't bother me until I'm done making the one-on-one chats.
Literally, it would take so fucking long. We still have to make the VCs manually, but I don't give a shit. That's like half the effort.
Dabber was a hoe last season because she would block me from the VCs in the chat and I had to manually fix them. But this season she's got it together, so we like her. It's all good.
Wait, did production tell us who their favorite players is yet, or
Not you.
what the
Security.
fuck, Megan?
If you're gonna ask that question, that's the answer you're gonna get.
I can appreciate it. You're not my favorite either. Just kidding. I do like
Good.
you.
I find that out at the end of the season though, so stick around for awards.
We
I
do
have a
a
favorite
podcast.
prod member.
What did everybody just say?
I said I have a favorite prod member.
We do prod favorites, so we find out who prod's favorite players are.
Oh no.
Each prod member picks a person, and we usually pick different people, even though we don't try to. So
So we
Yeah.
should
like
campaign.
7 or 8 chances to get picked as one of our favorites.
Bye,
Yes,
guys.
so don't fuck it up.
Who said bye?
I know,
Sky did.
Yeah, because she's
Oh.
going into the voting booth.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know. I just,
Okay,
a
what?
little bit of a dramatic exit, Sky. We get it.
By the
I
way,
thought-
if you're not used to Zoom, when you leave the voting booth, don't hit leave meeting because you'll have to go back and re-click the link. Just hit leave breakout room. We've had that happen.
And since Ollie's not here to promote his own thing, I'll give Ollie a shout out into the Survivor Now podcast. Blah, blah, blah. Ollie's awesome.
Rumor has it if you do that with Ollie in a room, you might get an advantage.
I've heard it's also, I've also heard it's fun if you go into the voting booth and try and vote Ollie to see what happens then.
Definitely do that.
Yeah.
You know, I did that one time, but he actually went home. I'm kidding. I didn't vote out. Actually, I don't remember.
Y'all, these are so good. Blue raspberry.
I
Oh,
haven't
I
seen.
love blue raspberry flavor. That's like literally my favorite flavor of everything.
So sweet though. Like I can't do those too much. It's so sweet. You gotta mix
Yeah,
on the sugar.
there's
down.
a government warning. According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcohol beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects.
Period.
Dramatic pause
Not
after
rated on
women should not drink.
Yes,
Here's
that's what
the
I was saying.
pause.
Women should not drink. Women's rights, we don't know her.
Yes, we do.
So funny. Y'all, I did an escape room with my brother today. It was so scary.
Escape rooms are so much
Yeah.
fun.
They are.
It was fun, but it's like I
Wait,
don't
wait,
like
did you guys escape?
yes, but we also got extra time. So because
How
some of our
much
stuff
extra
wasn't
time?
working. Yeah, it was just like weird.
Yeah.
But
So how much extra time was it?
I think she gave us like 5 extra minutes.
That's not bad.
No.
Because that can account to some user error by their end or anything like that. So
Yeah, well, one of the things wasn't working at all. And we were like, is this supposed to work?
Yeah.
We got
The
Yeah.
last
confused.
the last escape room I did with my family, the safe wasn't accepting the code for some reason, even though it was the right code. Like we had confirmed with the person that it was the right code, and it was the last thing
I have
that it was
never
the
been to
literal last thing. They threw the key under the door to
that's
give
great.
so that we could unlock the safe and actually get what we needed.
That's so funny. Yeah,
The
I
last
just like I don't know. I don't like things that like pop out or like whatever. So
My wife doesn't.
when you do certain things and things pop open, it like freaked me out. And then because there were other escape rooms, right? And there's scary ones. There's scary ones. And so somebody screamed and I threw my brother out in front of me like a fucking shield.
Okay, I've never done a scary one before.
I
I
mean,
thought
it
we
the
should
doesn't
have
have
never
to
done
be
a scary one.
scary to have something pop out. I did a South Park one with my wife, and of course Kenny dies. So Kenny, yeah, I know. So Kenny's dead, like broken off arm falls through the ceiling at one point, right in front of her, and she of course screams. And I
that's hilarious.
laugh.
The last one I did, it had a slider puzzle, and at the end they were like, "Oh, you don't have to do the slider puzzle; it's just there for decoration." And we spent like 30 minutes on it because we couldn't figure it
Oh
out.
my! I love slider puzzles though.
Side puzzles are
They could
fun.
have told you already. Like,
Yeah, literally. Like,
Yeah, they could
hey,
have just said it like for decoration.
Well, they said there's some things in there that you don't have to do the room, but we didn't know what it was, so we're like, "Oh, we need to do this slider puzzle because it's like one of the first things you see," and we didn't have to. They're like, "Yeah,
they
you wasted."
tricked you.
We were like, "Wow," but it was fun. We had 8 minutes left before when we made it out.
yeah, I've done a couple of them. I think the last one I did, we had like 3 minutes left. Something like that.
Forgot.
I did one when we were in Florida. That was fun. We won, so.
I've only failed once, and that was when I did one with my family. The other two times I did with org people, and we've always made it.
Because orgers are smart together.
We're so smart.
My mom and sisters could not, and my cousin would not recommend.
All right, I am back. Unfortunately, one of you will not be able to escape this room tonight. So on that note, yes, on that note, I'll ask if anybody has any idols or post-smoke advantages that they would like to play. Now would be the time to do so. All right, votes
That
are locked.
creaking chair.
I don't know whose that is, but that did make it nice and creepy. All right, but anywho, votes are locked. Once I have read the votes, the person with the most votes will be allowed to say their final goodbyes and will be asked to leave the tribal council area. Here we go. First vote. Jazz. Second vote. Kinsey. One vote Jazz, one vote Kinsey. Third vote. Jazz. Fourth vote. Jazz. That's 3 votes Jazz, 1 vote Kinsey. Fifth vote. Jazz. Sixth vote. And the sixth person voted out of Survivor Siberia, Jazz. Jazz unfortunately was not able to join us tonight. If Jazz has any final words, we will forward them over to you
She
all.
does.
She does.
She does.
Okay.
Do you
Who's
want to read
reading?
them, Ollie?
Yeah, I
do you
can
want-
read them.
Go
Yeah.
right ahead, Ollie.
So, from Jazz, it sucks that I couldn't be there to see my demise, but I've had a fun time playing with everyone, and I hope you'll keep having fun in Siberia. Just remember, the easy way isn't always the best way. And that is from Jazz. Love
Bye,
you,
wall
Jazz.
sit, buddy.
All right. With that said, that is all we have for you. Congrats on making Final 14.